Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day. Whether you watch this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, I am glad you are here. Today we're going to do a little overview, my thoughts on this little knife that has just blown me away. It's not a new knife, but it's a new knife to me. Been in the market for a little while. It's the Kizer Mini Harpoon. But before I jump into this, I want to say a quick shout out and a thank you to all the channel members. Thank you, thank you. I want to say thank you to anyone who comes in and watches my EDC content. I really appreciate it. If you are so inclined, if you haven't had a chance yet, and you'll hit that subscribe button down there and that bell notification icon, it really does help the channel out and keeps you updated on the channel. So today we're going to be looking at the Kizer Mini Harpoon. In the last few days, I've shown you guys some of Kizer's new releases, new fixed blades, and other knives that are coming out for 2025. But the Mini Harpoon, if I'm not mistaken, came out in 2024, maybe 2023. It's a collaboration between Kizer Knives and Maverick Custom Designs. It is probably one of the sexiest fixed blades I've really come across and carried. It's small, it's thin, it's slicey, and let me tell you how I learned about it. So I've got a channel member, Brother Lee, who had sent me a couple of knives to check out and to possibly give away, and one of them was the full-sized Harpoon. So this knife came in. This one's in D2 and G10. And I really like the way this knife feels. It's very comfortable in my hand. The poon is very comfortable. I've sharpened it. Has great D2. Cuts very well. Very slicey. A little bit longer than what I carry every day because it's about between 7.5 and 7 3/4 inches long. But a great knife, right? A great full-size knife. So when I was on Amazon looking around and I saw that they had a Mini Harpoon, I had to buy it. Not just because it's smaller, but it's 3V. So not only is it the mini version, it's not D2, it's the mini version and it's 3V. It's just as thin and slicey. The handles are even more so. They're these PEI Ultim type handles. You've got this coated 3V blade. You can see on here that it is the Harpoon Mini. You can see Maverick Customs Maker's Mark there, and you can see Kizer's Maker's Mark there. Also through the PEI handles, you can see the weight relief that is carved in those scales that gives the knife very good balance in the hand. But it is absolutely light. I carry it in either my back pocket or in my right pocket. It is just very, very slicey and therapeutically so. The blade geometry is perfect. It is super pokey stabby. Should you have to use it as a Slurpee saver, it would do just a fantastic job. A wonderful little knife. I have been extremely pleased with it. I have not hard used it because, again, it is a smaller fixed blade. Smaller fixed blade to me are carried as either folder replacements or, more cases than not, kind of a folder enhancement. So today, just for example, I'm carrying a bug out. And I'm carrying a Queen Anne to your slip joint. So I think we'll see that my fixie is my smallest knife in my carry today. But I kind of switch it up, but I always like to have a fixed blade. A lot of times my fixed blades will be smaller than the folders that I'm carrying. However, They're easier to get to usually because I'll have them in my back pocket and I'll be kind of fidgeting using my folder some. But when it comes to just pulling out something to open in a package, I go for my fixed blades more often than not because they are so easy to use. Let's go ahead and do a quick couple of size comparisons. We already compared it to the Kizer Harpoon. So it's going to be about 1 inch shorter than the full-size Harpoon if y'all have had experience with that. A couple of the new Kizers that I've reviewed in the last couple of weeks, if y'all have watched the channel, you've seen the Redesigned Hare, H-A-R-E, and then the early 2025 release, the Beaver. So the Beaver's actually about 1 inch smaller, shorter than the Mini Maverick. And then the Hare is going to be larger. So if I were to throw my Jacob Creates Chickadee up here, you'd see that it's even a great deal smaller. So let's look at a couple more, and then I'll get you some dimensions. Get one more. Look at the Bradford Guardian 3, because it's a pretty common knife. And it's going to come in right a little bit bigger. It's definitely going to be a good bit thicker and wider, but a little bit longer as well. So let's grab our tape measure. Then we'll grab our scale, because this is a very light knife, which I think makes its carryability very desirable. So you've got 6.5 inches overall with the lanyard tube. You've got an inside grip of 3 1/4, a full grip of 3 3/4. So 3 1/4 to right here, 3 3/4 to right here. Then you could put a small tail on if you wanted to. Our blade is going to measure in roughly 3 inches with a 3-inch cutting area. And our blade thickness, 0.1225, .0160 behind the edge, and the handle is a svelte 0.43, under 1/2 inch thick. Very comfortable handle. And this is just a piece of cardboard, just to show you how resilient this knife is. Whoops. Trying to get it under the camera. Having to lean it out in front of me. Anyway, very, very slicey. Have a hard time getting any kind of weight over it without where you guys can see it. But I think most importantly, you should see how light this little 3-inch cutting surface weighs in at 2.05 ounces. Pack weight, 3.45 ounces. So guys, that is a very light EDC fixed blade. I think it's just fantastic. I can't believe this knife was out there for so long, and as much as I like little fixed blades, I never checked it out because I've always been a big Kizer fan. I always so like little fixed blades, and I've been a Maverick custom fan. The choil is great. You've got some micro milling on the PEI that helps with the grip, and then again that poon just locks your hand in. Fantastic little knife. It's about $68 on Amazon. I'll leave a link in the description if y'all want to check that out. They are a few in stock. You can also get this in micarta and stonewash 3V. But guys, thank you. I want to ask you a couple things. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you can. But most importantly, I want to ask you to look out for the guy or gal to your left. Please look out for the guy or gal to your right. Y'all look out for each other. Go forward with love in your hearts. Choose debate, not hate. I love you all. Peace.